Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO Star Wars 2022 The Mandalorian's N-1 Starfighter from the Book of Boba Fett. It is set number 75325, comes with 412 pieces plus 4 minifigures, and it comes at a retail price of $60. That's a bit high for this, although I am seeing, take a look at the box, there do seem to be a lot of large pieces in this set, so maybe that leans into that bit high price point. Take a look at the box art, you see the full set in all its glory, in a wonderful background with the N-1 flying across Tatooine. I believe that's supposed to be Mos Eisley back there in the background. And you also get the image of all 4 minifigures, the Mandalorian, Grogu, the one and only appearance of Peli Motto, and a BD droid. Also a very rare figure. Taking a look at the top of the box art, you get a 1-to-1 scale image of the Peli Motto figure. And taking a look at the back, you can see the N-1 landed in Peli's workshop, where you see a bunch of the play features, such as the firing spinning little shooter, and seeing some hidden storage inside this thing. The box does have the push tabs, so you do have to damage the box in order to open it, at least in the way LEGO intends for you to open it. Taking a look inside, we got 1, 2, 3 packs of parts. We got, oh, what is this? Oh, it's an ad for paper bags. Okay, so I guess they decided they didn't want to do this ad in the instruction manual. We do have, fortunately, only 3 stickers in this set. Very small number of pieces. And taking a look, we do have in front of the instruction manual, we have a CG render of the set. Oh, so I guess they really wanted to let you know about the paper bags, because so we get an ad for paper bags in the inside anyway. And once again, it's a set without paper bags. Just jump straight into the build. Taking a look at the back, we have at least 2 pages of parts, and then we do have an ad for the other 2 Book of Boba Fett sets that came out. The Boba Fett's Throne, and actually, it's the Mandalorian Season 2 Slave 1. So I think this is going to be a fun build. We'll go ahead and jump into the time lapse of said build, starting right now. Alright, the build is done. That took about an hour, give or take. One thing I forgot to mention in the intro is that this is actually my very first play-scale LEGO Naboo Starfighter. LEGO's put out 5 of them in total, between 1999 and 2015, with one of them being a 2-pack with a Vulture droid. Unfortunately, during that time span, I didn't have any reasonable disposable income that I could just waste on LEGO sets. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick up any of the episode 1 style Naboo Starfighters. This is the very first one I've ever picked up. So I was actually quite excited to pick this guy up. We'll take a look at the minifigures first off. We've got Mando in his full Mandalorian armor. We've been getting and like this for quite a while now. He does have the newer style helmet, and he does have some nice printing going on with the face. He's good printing all around with the torso, with plenty of metallic printing. He does have the dark saber, although it's not the newer dark saber where it's like the blade is actually accurate. It's just a regular black lightsaber blade piece, but he does have the jetpack in gunmetal gray, which looks really, really nice. Next up, we've got Peli Motto. As I said, this is her first and only appearance. I do believe it's the same style we get of her in Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. We have quite a crazy looking hairpiece, and she does have a face, two faces. So one is a more muted, one is more of a smile. Good printing on the front and back, no arm or leg printing, but she does have accessories of a actual belt. Of an actual belt piece, and she's got a wrench in metallic gray. Next up, we've got Grogu. We've been getting for quite a while. Oh, he still has like the regular look we've been getting for a while with the somewhat rubber her face looking absolutely cute, and just a little bit of printing on that baby torso. And then we also get a BD droid made with blue markings, unlike BD1 from Jedi Fallen Order, which has red, and he's got printing some pretty solid printing both on side of head, who got a little bit up front, just a little bit of blue there on the front of the torso, and some good printing on the legs. So all in all, for one piece, this is a really accurate representation of a BD droid. As for the starship itself, it's quite neat and interesting. It's quite an interesting build, not gonna lie. Yeah, like it definitely, it's definitely an N-1 Starfighter, very recognizable. Very surprised is that it showed up in Book of Boba Fett. Not gonna lie, but it's quite a different looking N1 than the one we got used to seeing in Phantom Menace. I mean, it does still have some of that yellow, but some is certainly the accurate the accurate word for it. It is quite different from the N1s that we see in Phantom Menace. It does have that. It almost looks like it can only take one shot to blast the tail off, but then Lego did look for it quite accurately. It does have the little bubble for Grogu in there. There is a 1x1 circular tile in there, the jumper in the middle, so you can just put Grogu in there and fold it. And fold it up, and he's in there just fine. Like I said, there's only 3 stickers in this set, and one of them's right in there, in the front onto it with the cockpit with a quite an accurate looking cockpit screen. I must say, with what you got, like the target. One of them I know was the targeting computer and a few other things. Plus the red and blue lights to signify whether the ship is ready to run or not. And it seems like this one, all the dots are in reds. Apparently, this is it in the shutdown mode. The engines are quite interesting. Can you just take a look at the front section here? You build them quite differently. There's a sticker number 2 on that, with the third being right here in the middle with that exposed engine. Like, they very much got the accurate look for the Naboo Starfighter. Like, it's not the nice clean look from Phantom Menace. It's very much the rebuilt hot rod look for the ship, complete with that third engine underneath the main torso. Which actually, that's the second time that's happened to me. So I almost wonder if maybe maybe this thing isn't as as stable as it could be. So yeah, one downside there. But I do like that all 3 engines have some transparent blue on them, so give a little bit of look of the engine exhaust. But yeah, like I said, with those engines, both of them are built somewhat similarly, but each one got some differences in there. Lots of different pieces being used in here. Like, you got your classic Star Wars blasters in here. You got you got some fins going on in here. Oh, just shot myself with the spring-loaded shooter. That's actually happened to me. That's actually the second time that's happened to me. And that spring-loaded shooter is actually down where the proton torpedoes would go, and just fits in there really nice. And the function is actually really cool. Actually, really cool. Like, you don't see the shot. And basically, what you do is you push down on the engine piece here, and there it goes. So Yeah, that's actually this. That was actually the second time I've shot myself with that thing. So yeah, lots of details going on here. I do like the fact that they put a couple of 2x8 into gray tiles underneath the engine so that the whole thing sits flat. And I gotta say, the swooshability on this thing is really, really nice. Like I said, this is the first time I've got my Lego Naboo Starfighter, so it's really nice to be able, just fly this thing around like I was a kid. And I gotta say, the switchability is really nice. The main body of the ship is really sturdy, so it's a perfect place to grab onto the ship. So yeah, it very much fits the ship by that you see in Book of Boba Fett. I think one of the few downsides about this ship is the fact that technically this set is already outdated since and basically, the first thing Mando does in season 3 is swap out the little bubble canopy for Grogu for the astromech port for R5D4. So yeah, I think that's one downside. The fact that this set was only accurate for, I don't know, not even a year before it got updated. But all in all, this is a really fun set. I just think that $60 price point might be a bit much. Again, there are a bunch of larger pieces in this, so that might bump up the price a bit. But I think no one bump it up that much. Like I would think 45, maybe 50 would be more than asking price for this, not 60. Oh, and one thing I almost forgot to mention, I can't believe I almost forgot this, is considering it was on the box. You got this section back here behind the engine. Now that's only held on by a couple of studs, and that is because it acts as storage for Mando's jetpack and the darksaber for when he's in the cockpit. So nice that they added a little storage to put away your accessories. But all in all, it's a really solid set. If you enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett, or if you don't have, or like myself, if you don't have a Naboo Starfighter until now, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this one. And these figures are really solid, even if we've been getting Mando and Grogu for quite a bit now. Again, this is the only set with Pelimoto, and the only other BD unit we got is BD1, and that set is retired now. So again, solid build, solid minifigures. I just think the price is a bit much. So that'll be the end of this review. Thank you for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. You like, subscribe, all that stuff. Ring the bell to be notified of all videos as soon as they become available. Check out my channel and some more of my content on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody.